CoreFact marketing. And what this is going to allow you to do is to market these properties to potential buyers or sellers. And the way that this is going to work, I'm going to show you about CoreFact. Now, CoreFact is a company based out of California, so some of the things that they have on there are California-centric. Most of my clients are in Texas, so we want to look, and I'll talk a little bit about how that impacts it. But really what's going to happen is I'm going to show you some examples of different cards that are available, how this program can work, how it can benefit you to grow your business. It's all about helping you find more business today. So let me get over here where I can share this screen with you. It's going to take just a second. So this right here is the CoreFact homepage, right here. Great different cards that come up. Really want to be able to showcase a lot of different things. CoreFact has a number of different cards that are available to try to help you. Now, one of the things that you want to remember, CoreFact has something different than a lot of other postcard creators have. It has a call to action. What I mean by that is this. You can see these examples of these cards. I've clicked on the home estimate map cards. So to give you an idea about what I'm talking about, look at this card here. Get a great price for your home. I can help you sell your home for the best possible price. Now may be the time when inventory is low, and we all know that right now in the DFW Metroplex and throughout the state of Texas, inventory is low. But most of the time when you send out a card to various homeowners or whoever you're trying to farm, you're going to end up with very little response rate. You never even know if they've gotten the card unless they figure out and call you, and you know you've got somebody that may be interested right then and there, but the response rate on that is really very low. And so what I recommend is this call to action. CoreFact creates this little website for you. You don't have to do anything. It's all already created. It's realestatehomeprice.com. And on every card that they send out based on your list, and I'll show you how to do that at another time, but based on your list, they're going to enter a unique code for each address. Now, it's obviously not going to be ABC, DF123. It's not going to be that. It's going to be something unique for each and every person. And when that person receives their card in the mail, they're going to go, oh, I can go to this place and get a free estimate of what my home may be worth. Now, is it as good as a comparative market analysis that you can provide for them? No, it's absolutely not. It is simply designed to show you, hey, my marketing worked. These people looked at this card, they're interested in knowing about what the value of their home is, and I'm going to be able to reach out to them now. Now, a lot of times people are going to say, well, do I have their phone number, or do I have their address, or do I have their email address? Well, you obviously have their address because you mailed them the card. You're only going to have their phone number or their email address if this is someone that you have worked with in the past and they are potential clients, former clients, something like that. I can show you how to get potential leads, but I can't get the phone numbers or the email addresses. Okay? However, when they go to this website, it gives them the option to request more information from you. They can request to receive monthly emails from you that CoreFact will provide and give you a greater understanding of who is interested on this list that you've provided. And so what will happen is they can put in their email address. They can put in their phone number. They can ask to be contacted. But regardless of all of that, even if they never do any of that, you know that that person at that address has gotten your card and at least has some level of interest in knowing what the value of their home is. And now we can talk about different ways to market to those people. We can talk about what should you do to go and try to generate a deeper interest and possibly a potential sale. So that's going to be something that we'll talk about another time. Let's dive a little bit more into how CoreFact works. So I'm just going to use this card as an example, and again, as you can see, this call to action is so powerful. But there are so many different cards. All of these on the left have different cards within them. You can go to calendars if you want to have something where someone might want to keep this on their wall, keep this on their refrigerator all year. You can do a local expert series where you talk about how you're the expert, or giving them advice on different things as a part of the market. You can see all the different cards that are available. There are hundreds of cards available in CoreFact. Now I'm going to go back to this particular card that we started with. Now this is just the front of the card. There's also a back of the card, and where it gets very cool can be on the back of the card. We're going to choose this card. We're going to hit select. You can see up here the pricing for this. Okay? Standard mail. If you sent out 250 cards, it's going to be 73 cents each. Now, my math, not great here, but less than $200, right? So, less than $200, you can have these cards mailed for you. Standard mail takes about 2 weeks to receive. You can do first class mail. They'll receive it in about a week. It's going to be up to you whether you decide if it's worth that extra 21 cents to have them get it in a week or not, versus 2 weeks, depending on what your budget, depending on what your timelines are. Another thing that you can do is if you've got a meter, or if your brokerage provides free postage, you can just order the card for 51 cents and have your brokerage provide the stamps or provide the postage. And that's really going to be up to you. If you don't want to do all that work, if you don't want to order all those cards and then have to run it through a machine or apply the stamps, standard mail, 22 cents extra from the print-only price. Great way to do it. Now, you can see the different backs that are available on these cards. A lot of times people have asked me, what is this? Well, that's a QR code. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It's kind of dead in my opinion these days. Some people say it's coming back. That's not my opinion. But there's all of these different cards that are available, different backs. But the one that I think are truly the coolest, this one, the single agent estimate card number 2, or this one agent with estimate. Let me show you why this is so cool. When you click on it, look at this right here. It's going to have your picture, your name, whatever kind of information you want to put right here. This information right here, or this sentence, you can change this, but it's really kind of powerful. Has your home value gone up in the past 6 months? What if you want to write 3 months, 2 months, a year? Whatever you want to write, you can put anything you want there. But really, you just want to ask them a question, because now they're going to want to find out. They're going to want to look at this and go, oh, I can go to this website and find out. And that's really what it's all about. Now, the other cool thing here is when this letter gets sent, CoreFact puts their property in this little map right here. So when it gets sent, and the cool thing, you'll be able to see this, send a card to yourself. There's an option for you to seed it, meaning that you can add your own address in there so you can see a card and know exactly what you've sent out. What you're going to see is when you put in that address, the center of the map is going to be your home, and all of the streets around it are going to be your area, or the area of the home that's receiving the card. So again, it's so powerful because a person is going to look at that and go, oh my gosh, there's my house, there's my street. Oh, I can see what's been sold recently. Now, that's just so cool. I mean, it is such a great thing to receive in the mail. It is such a powerful deal. The response rates on traditional mailers is somewhere between 0.5% to 1%, if you're lucky, honestly. That's people reaching out to you. Now, that's not a conversion rate. That's just people reaching out to you and kind of letting you know, hey, I did receive your card. But on CoreFact, people actually getting the card, going to that realestatehomeprice.com, entering in that key code, it averages anywhere between 3 to 5%, a huge, huge, huge difference between traditional marketing. So honestly, you can't go wrong with that, because now you've got additional leads that you can market to on a monthly basis. Pick a farm, pick an area that you want to be the dominant agent in, and I can show you how to do this. Okay? All of this up here is going to be your information. All of this over here is going to be their mailing address. You can see that it's got the disclosures down here that you can change or customize depending on what your brokerage requires. But it's really tough to read right now, but it does say all information deemed reliable but not guaranteed. If your property is listed with a real estate broker, please disregard. Or you can put not intended to solicit to currently listed homes, whatever you want to put. And again, all of this stuff can be customized as well. If you already have a website that you can control, you don't have to use this real estate home price. You can actually put your website address on there, and CoreFact will allow you to put a widget inside your website so that when the borrower goes to the website, it has a little widget that says, did you receive a card? Enter your key code here. So not only are you driving traffic to your website, you're still going to be able to track that they received that card. It's such a cool deal, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I can't tell you enough how much success the agents that I've worked with have had using this system. It is a game changer when you're trying to get your name established in a certain farm. So at this point, I've kind of showed you some of the things about CoreFact. We've kind of looked at some of the cards. Really, this is just a teaser today. I want you to reach out to me. I want you to ask me questions. Give me a call. Shoot me a text. Send me an email. I'm here to help. Let's schedule a time where we can get on the phone or get together, and I will show you this so that you can start taking advantage of this and growing your business. I am working to earn your trust. I am David Miller, your Home Loan Pro. Thanks. Have a great day.